Guys, this is a true hobbyist's dream. You can see they know what they're doing here. There's tanks everywhere. There's no mess. The floors are dry, and everything is doing well. So
For now.
there's
For now.
It's part of the hobby.
yes, that is part of the hobby. All right, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we are here at Cream City Corals. So here we have Matt and Christine, and we're going to be looking through their facility, see what they have. But guys, stay tuned because we're going to have a little surprise for you, okay? So how are you guys doing today?
Very good.
Very good.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
It's
Thank you for coming.
First, I wanted to let the viewers know, where can they get your corals?
So we have a website, it's creamcitycorals.com, and then we actually just started doing Palm Street, which is a live selling auction app that's super fun, live streaming. You can come shop in person.
Okay.
Where
Yeah,
else?
for the Milwaukee area customers, you're more than welcome to stop in. We had people from Chicago this morning already.
And I'm also here from Chicago.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll have all of that linked in the description below. But first, we're going to look at this tank, see what they have in there, how they run it, and hopefully you guys can get some tips from it. So, well, first, what size is this?
It's like a 230.
230?
It's 7 feet by 24 by 24.
Okay, nice. And lights, are these G6?
Yeah,
Yeah.
These are
G6.
G6? Are these the blues?
Yes.
Yes.
Blues? Nice. And so they're running 3 G6s on a 7-foot tank. I'm not seeing any shadowing, and they have a lot of acros in here, so that's phenomenal.
Yeah. Mixed reef, it works
Yeah.
out well so far, so yeah.
Nice. And how long has this tank been running?
About 9-10 months.
9-10 months. Okay, so not even a year yet. And I'm gonna assume that you guys didn't put frags in here.
Some of them were pretty
Some of
small.
them were
Yeah.
frags. Some of the colonies are a little bit bigger.
So this Bill Murray was probably like a quarter of the size.
Okay.
These have grown probably quadrupled. I mean, this was a single head.
Yeah.
It's kind of like LPS. I feel grows faster, right?
Yeah.
So this green slimer is crazy.
Yeah.
That's always a fast grower. That was a tiny frag, but that's normal for that. Some of this stuff is like doubled in size in the last several months, but
Yeah.
yeah.
This whole hammer garden was basically full about 3 weeks ago, and Christy just fragged it all down. So
Okay.
now
Most
it's
of
just
it, yeah.
almost everything. So just so we have more things for our customers.
Nice. Nice. And for the fish selection, any specific fish, or you just kind of threw in whatever you like?
We threw in kind of whatever we liked, and then we've actually subtracted and added a couple fish
Okay.
based on the addition of that bigger tank over there, and just tang aggression,
Yep.
what have you. So, yeah.
A lot of utility fish
Yeah.
like sailfin, foxface, grasses.
Yeah, Melanera's grass. We definitely try to use utility fish in every tank.
Okay.
So
And that's is that a stormtrooper?
Yeah.
That's a huge stormtrooper, especially next to that
I know.
other
So
one.
the little one is new because
Okay.
she worked her other mate too hard, and he ended up basically dying.
Okay.
So hopefully she's a little nicer to the little one.
Yeah.
We'll see. Yeah, this is Matt's favorite fish.
Yep.
This is he's a newer guy for our tank. He's obviously old, but
Yeah.
we're older.
I know a lot of people complain about using gyres for flow. What would you say is your take on actually using gyres? Because I noticed you have 4 gyres in here. And that's the only thing you're using.
Overall, it's probably a terrible experience.
Like honesty.
They work really well for a mixed reef to spread your flow out, but they fail very often, and then you need to clean them every 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay.
Generally, after only 1 week of running, I move the power up like 10 or 20%.
Oh, just to compensate
And
for
then
that loss.
at the next week, then I have to go up like another 40%, so they're almost maxed out, just to hit the same flow rates.
Yikes.
Because when you're growing coral well, you grow algae
Yep.
and coralline really well, so it just clogs everything up.
Yeah.
Like at MP40 or regular flow is a lot longer time
Oh, yeah.
intervals.
Yeah,
And
no.
we were using gyres in almost every tank. We were just having so many of the magnets swell, and
Yeah.
also some of our other friends have had issues with them too. So,
Yeah. So
but they're amazing if you want to be very
Blanket flow.
specific with your
Yeah.
flow.
It's a great idea.
yeah.
In theory, you know.
I use gyres as well. So just because you said the magnet swell, are you doing a vinegar bath?
No.
No? Because I noticed that when I do a vinegar bath with them, that's when my magnets would swell.
Yeah.
And then so I switch over to citric acid.
That's what,
And then for your equipment, what are you running down here?
Just a
Under?
Apex and a Trident on each of our 3 systems. Then we run a dose running on this tank Alpha Reef and Kalkwasser. This tank gets about 6 gallons a day of Kalkwasser for a full evaporation.
whole system.
This whole system.
Okay.
And I think right around 100 milliliters of Alpha Reef a day.
Okay.
We run a pretty big external protein skimmer and then 80 watt UV. No ozone or anything super fancy on this.
And then your sump is pretty much another display.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Well,
looks just as bright as the main display.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a newer. We needed more room, believe it or not. So we ended up putting some stuff down there, and that's all. A lot of that down there is like the murdery stuff, we like to call it.
Yeah. All right, and so out of this tank, one lucky subscriber will be winning some corals. We're going to be doing a giveaway with Cream City Corals, and you guys will be receiving a starter pack with a few corals in there. To go ahead and enter this giveaway, look in the description below, so you would have the link with all the rules on how to enter. All right, so now we are at, I'm just going to call this the acro farm. First, could you tell me what size tank? Oh, you even, sorry to cut you. I'm noticing you already have acros growing out of the water.
We should probably cut that.
Yes.
No.
So what size tank is this?
This is just a 210 that we drilled in peninsula style. So we wanted the 210 so it's taller. So we didn't lose as much usable space. You can it might be hard to see on the video, but we have MP60s running across the bottom to bring the flow up. So everything's coming from underneath for the most part. And we have one MP40 on the side to kind of push the Brightest out. So far, it's working pretty good. This has only been set up for a few months, about probably 4 months.
Yeah.
So getting over all the algae issues and starting to see some pretty good growth overall. Before that, we had all these acros stuck in all our other tanks, and we really weren't able to frag much. So now things are in here. We just did a pretty big frag session about 3 weeks ago. We made like probably 300-400 frags, and now we'll just let things kind of settle back in. At the end of the day, we're hobbyists. I don't want to have everything all nubbed out, and so I like to see the full potential of the coral and see the growth pattern and get the colors. And I'm really excited because things are settling back in. We're getting our polyp extension and our colors are coming back to where they were before we, when you add 200 gallons of new water and all these corals to a new system, it really it's challenging to watch your parameters, but no matter what you do, some things get a little mad.
Yeah. Yep. And you're using PVC right now as your, I'm gonna say coral rack. Why did you go that route?
Basically, it's just idea stolen from watching the TSA videos.
Yep.
It's a pretty good use of space because you don't have the rocks blocking your flow. Um, Probably one of the bigger things for acros is keeping detritus and keeping all the verminids and things like that off the base. Because
Yep.
when acro's base is happy, it grows. If the
Yep.
base is not happy, that's the foundation for the coral. It's game over. If you're having issues with your coral not growing, your acro's not growing, look at what's going on in the base. Maybe you have some snails going on. Maybe
Not enough flow, detritus building up. what
Yeah.
have you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Okay. Nice.
so it's nice to be able to have all of this flow, so that doesn't happen.
and also if it's still not growing, try and cut it.
Yeah.
It's scary, but it
Chop,
does
chop.
help.
A chopped base will help.
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah.
Or just a branch.
Yep.
Yeah.
It'll kind of trigger. So we've learned it'll trigger like a stress response, and then they're like, "Oh,
Okay.
time to grow."
Okay.
Yeah, and some corals just grow very slow in general.
Yeah.
Something like a home wrecker is usually pretty slow compared to like a Walt Disney.
Yeah.
Disney grows pretty fast. And everybody's system grows different things better too.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That is true. As it pertains to your fish selection in here, is this all again the utilitarian fish? Seen a
Yeah,
lot
for
of
the
tanks.
for the most part, we need to add a few wrasses still, a little more limited because there's no sand on the bottom. We've tried it before with like a
bucket,
pan with
yeah.
sand, and it works, but it's messy when you have this much flow,
It's gonna kick it up.
and it's hard to see it. But if you stick your hand in here, this water is moving.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But
the
just
tank,
6-line wrasses, disappearing wrasses are pretty good for helping to keep, kind of things in check, keeping your pod population from getting too crazy.
Yeah. What are your parameters on this tank?
So actually in all of our systems, just our general target is right around 10 for the nitrates, and then 0.05 to 0.1 for phosphate. Alkalinity, the goal is 8.5, and then calcium usually runs like 440 approximately, and then magnesium, we shoot for like around 1400, 1450. It seems to keep everything pretty happy. The biggest one is just consistent. If you can keep it the same, I don't think it has as big of a difference. That some people think it's really important. I think if you keep it the same, you want to have high nitrates. Your colors get a little deeper. Some things get brown.
Yeah.
But after it gets used to it, it's
yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
For us, keeping the nutrients up in this system is difficult. We dose ammonium bicarbonate,
Oh wow.
and then also we're putting in a very concentrated amino mix
Okay.
to bring our nutrients up. We have I feel like pretty heavy fish load.
Yeah.
In this full system, it's about 500 gallons. But we can't keep up just with heavy
Yeah.
feeding.
And what are you feeding?
We use Mermaid Delight.
Thank you, Tom. Yeah, it's an all-in-one reef blend. It works for basically everything.
Oh yeah.
I love it.
We use it for target feeding the corals or broadcast feeding.
Yeah.
We go through a pack a flat pack in about 5 days.
Oh wow. Are you doing? So you're doing the all-in-one. Have you started with the Reef Temptations?
Did we ever use that?
I don't think we tried it yet. That's newer.
Okay. Yeah. The Reef Temptation I've noticed has. You could tell it has a lot of amino acids because it's so fatty. Even when you they only do them in cubes. So once you pop the cubes out, it starts to melt in your hand right away.
Yeah.
And even when you put it in the tank, you could see that pretty much like that oil layer
Yep.
coming off of it as well. How many tanks are plumbed into this system?
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So it's 6
plus
tanks.
the sum. Yeah.
Okay.
So we have This one, I want 20 and 4 40-gallon breeders.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Nice. And then, all right, so that's it for this tank. Let's go look at your trough. All right. So I'm gonna guess, Christine, that this is your child.
Somewhat, yeah. So Matt likes to call this the swamp,
Okay.
affectionately. It's the salty swamp, I like to
Yep.
call it. I do pretty well over here in these tubs.
Is Matt allowed to touch anything in here?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
So he does more with like the acros in the bottom.
Okay.
I also do a lot down there, but a lot of the LPS and zoas and whatnot up here is more so my area of expertise, if you will.
In here, what's your favorite coral that you have in here?
Okay, so I'd say the Cream City Corals Sweet Tart Hammer is kind of like my baby.
Which one
So
is
it's
that?
like this multicolor one. It's
that
teal
one
with
there?
some pinks and
Okay.
yeah, and I have another colony in the display.
This
It's
one
just
right
a
here?
really cool hammer.
Yeah.
It's multicolored. It's like pastel. I love it. It's kind of pretty popular. A lot of people in this area have it. So I love that one. And then I love zoas. Zoas are cool. There's a ton of variety.
Yep.
Right. There's literally every color that you could possibly find and color combination. So I have all these zoas, a lot of grow out colonies, a lot of frags and a lot of frags that I have to do, of course.
Yeah.
So, and then we've got a couple Nexus nems in here that I
Yeah.
really like that are currently covered, but the Colorado anemones recently had a couple babies, which is nice. Some rainbow bubble tips too. Somebody's coming to pick one of those up today.
Nice.
Yeah, some higher end mushrooms, Frankensteins, OG bounces, jawbreaker,
Yeah.
juggernaut bounce. Got some plates in here. It works out well.
Yeah.
And
And are you running pretty much the same levels?
Yeah,
this
so I think I have it written down here. So last time we tested, Elk was at, Elk was at 8.1. But yeah, some very similar parameters to the
Yeah.
other. Nitrates are a little higher in this system than the other one,
Okay.
usually between like 13 to 20.
Okay.
Phosphates around 8-ish.
Okay. 0.08.
Or yeah,
Yeah.
0.08. Yep.
Yeah.
That's really suck if
Oh,
it was
yeah,
at
if
8.
it was at 8,
That
yeah.
would be bad.
Yep.
So yeah, it's very
Well,
similar
this
to
is
the other system though.
Awesome.
So
Nice.
yeah.
And you're dosing same things?
Yeah, so it's the same. This is hooked up to this
Okay.
display. So yeah, Calcwaster, Alpha Reef, and then we don't do many water changes. So we do the moonshiner method,
Okay.
the daily doses, and then a couple extras that were recommended, and that is working out very well for us. Because to water change
All of this.
all of this, I mean, altogether we're at about 1,000 gallons. So to water change that all the time is just
Yeah, that's
it's a lot. So
Yeah.
the moonshiner method's working pretty well.
nice. Nice.
Yep. The
Yeah,
tubs are just really easy to work on too.
Yeah, and you said this is 115 gallons for
Yeah,
the
so these
tub?
are 115 gallon tubs. We don't have them all the way full, obviously,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'd say volume wise, it's probably around 100 gallons total in each tub. Luna racks are our favorite. It keeps the frags nice and steady.
Yeah.
That holds them in. Obviously, Egg Crate works very well for other things, and it's easy and cheap to put
Yeah.
together. So,
Yeah.
yes. And then we have 3D printed these other racks to put on the side, because of
Okay.
course, you run out of room.
Oh, yep.
You
You always
know,
run
and
out
all
of room.
this stuff.
Yep.
So we printed all these vertical racks, and they're
Right.
based on a rhino reef design, I think it was.
Okay.
But that works out really well too, especially for lower light things.
Nice.
Yeah.
Perfect.